Hey guys, we're back. Zapp Talk.
It's Zapp Talk time.
Dave's beard's getting longer.
That's right. It's the winter. It's my winter coat.
Well, hey, it's the winter we've had this year, so it works.
Corey's wearing shorts right now.
Of course I am. It's 50 degrees out.
You know why it took me so long to get here? Because my car door and the internal parts froze shut. And Corey's wearing shorts.
It happens.
I hope your legs fall
I
off.
like to be comfortable, you know? I'm inside all day. I'm not going to wear pants.
Okay.
Anyways. Wake is back, Dave. I know it's been forever.
Scott Snyder.
Scott Snyder.
You can wait for a Scott Snyder book, though.
Yes, Sean Murphy. This is the second part. It's going to be, obviously, the first part, and they nicely bundled it up for you for $10, the first part. And now it's the second part. And
what's cooler than the past? Or the present?
the future.
The future is the coolest thing ever, because it hasn't happened yet.
Or has it?
No, it hasn't happened yet. That's why it's the future. That's called the past. It's okay. We'll talk to this guy later. But, yeah, it's awesome. It's like in elementary school when they're like, you can be the president when you grow up. You're not gonna, but it can happen. It's the future.
Well, I'd hate to be the president of this world.
Yeah, this world is a little messed up. So if you read the first issue, which if you haven't yet, you're a jerk, you should read it because it's this whole weird futuristic world with no answers.
Yeah, it's like 200 years in the future.
She's got a glider, and then this giant beast comes out of the water, and she's pretty much doomed. Let's learn why.
She had a cool little dolphin, too, that goes with her, right?
She had a dolphin friend. She's like Elijah Wood from Flipper, except awesome, and not really creepy looking.
Yeah, so I know it's been a while, but I guarantee you this book is worth the wait. If you want to catch up, just buy the first volume. It's $10.
Can't beat that.
Awesome.
DC
Sean Murphy's
jumped
art.
on the bandwagon.
Yeah, Sean Murphy is awesome. His work. So check it out. Wake number 6 obviously hits.
These
Fantastic
next guys, it's your favorite four next to the Turtles.
Yeah. Fantastic Four, who I'm a big fan of, is back. They're rebooting the book again. Unfortunately, the book is not a strong seller. It hasn't been since like the John Byrne era, I guess.
Well, Hickman.
Hickman, yeah, but it didn't sell like crazy. It was critically
awesome.
acclaimed, but it didn't sell like crazy. But James Robinson, as most of you know, he left DC after like 85 years. Is in Marvel now. He did Invaders, and now he's doing Fantastic Four. They look a little different. They wear like black and red costumes as opposed to their traditional blue.
Well, black and red is pretty cool, apparently. People like that. It's no big deal. It's pretty cool.
It's apparently Fin Fang Foom's in this one. You know,
Is he wearing new little shorts, like black and red
I don't
shorts?
know if he's wearing shorts or not.
It's the only dragon that may or may not be anatomically correct.
It's called Fall of
Got to cover up.
Fall of the FF Part 1. We'll see. I hope it works. I'm a bit, like I said, I'm a sucker for FF stuff, but FF kind of falls into that category. Superman, very dated, doesn't sell very well. The old school guys like it, but it doesn't transition now. I just hope it works.
We got a new movie announcements. We'll see if that kicks it up a little bit.
Yeah, I know that's already pissing people off, so
Good.
we'll see what happens.
People have been too happy for too long. Let's
Yeah.
piss them off and change something.
Black Science number 4. One
This
of your
one.
all-time favorite books.
This
well,
is
not all-time,
awesome.
your currently favorite book.
They're mixing it up. So every single book, they end up in a different hole. This time, they're in a hotel, but there's something eerie about it.
I think it's like Too Good to Be True, Hotel.
And that's great because it's one of those old kind of horror books and really fits that feeling, that eerie feeling. Plus, there's a butt on the cover, so like that's awesome.
Is it a guy butt or a woman butt?
It's like a lady butt.
Okay, as long as it's not a guy butt. You're good.
Doesn't matter whose butt it is, as long as there's a butt to enjoy.
So you're a butt guy?
Well, when it comes to comics,
Of course.
butts sell, Corey.
Yes, I know.
This is gonna sell out.
Rick Remender, of course, Matteo Scalera, Dean White doing the inking. Actually, Dean White might be the colors, I'm sorry. But yeah, big book, selling like crazy, on par with Saga and East to West. Issue 2 and 3 sold just as well as number 1.
Which is one of my picks.
Which means people are reading it and they like it. So definitely check it out. Yes, Black Science. Rick Remender. Rick Remender's a big week this week. I think Uncanny Avengers comes out, and I think another one of his books comes out this week. I think Deadly Glass comes out too. On the toy front, one of the most anticipated figures in the past like 6 months is finally hitting.
I need stuff to play with.
And Mr. Wilson, Slade.
Not Deadpool.
No, the cool version. Deathstroke.
from
Arkham
Arkham Origins.
Origins.
He's
Yeah,
got a
he's
lot of
all,
little armor and
all
stuff.
armored up. People have been salivating for this figure, and it's finally coming out.
He's like one of the biggest characters to not have any books, really.
Yeah, I
He's
don't know
big
why.
in Forever Evil right now, but they canceled his book at the wrong spot. Injustice was huge, and people came in asking for him. They're like, "Where can I get his title?" And we're like, "Oh, great, just ended."
It just ended.
And here's
So all the back issues.
pick up the back issues that no one picked up. So I mean, there's that. Also, he came into Arkham Origins, and people loved it, and now he's appearing in Arrow, a show that everyone tells me I should watch. But
He's also Teen Titans Go.
Oh, he's on there too?
Oh, people like him in that. Well, the old one. I don't know if he's in the new one, but I'm sure he is.
probably.
So that, again, DC Direct, awesome figures. This is there's a couple other figures in the series, but everybody wants Deathstroke. So if you want to look at the other figures, just go to our new releases page. You'll see the other one. Another figure, which this is a kind of like a re-release, is the Marvel Select Classic Hawkeye.
This is a great figure.
Which I think used to be a Disney Store exclusive, and now it's being available through Diamond, so we're going to get it. Best part about this is it's based on the John Byrne era of Avengers, and it has the classic Hawkeye look. It's sculpted by our good buddy
Gene St. Jean.
Gene St. Jean, who's not only is he an awesome guy, but he's an amazing sculptor. And it also has Wasp on one of the little arrows.
And the base is just it's Ultron with a bunch of arrows just sticking at him. It's incredible. There hasn't been a Hawkeye figure like this since I think the Marvel Legends one.
Yeah.
And that one goes for some money now.
Gene was actually in the store yesterday. I was talking to him, and he was telling me all about it because I was asking him when it was available, and I didn't realize it was this week. And they pretty much gave him free reign to make the base how we wanted it, and it came out awesome. And like I said, if you ever check out his work, just look up Gene St. Jean. And big Batman fan, super nice guy. And it just works out. He's an amazing sculptor.
Yeah.
So.
It's like a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him.
No way.
He looks like a rock star, too.
He is a rock star. He's a rock star of the toy and statue world.
He is. Speaking of rock stars, Superior Spider-Man.
He's not a rock star.
Good. He acts like one, though.
He does.
It's kind of douchey.
This is the greatest I'd say run right now. The beginning of it but it's the end. It's the end
yeah,
of
this is the final arc of Superior. What's it? Goblin War? Goblin Nation?
Goblin Nation.
Goblin Nation.
If you haven't been reading, certain people fell off and they're coming back for this. Everybody who's read that first issue is in. Yeah. So the Goblin, who everyone says is Norman Osborn.
I don't think it is.
I don't think
it's
it is
obvious.
Either. But he basically sits down at a table and calls out Otto Octavius. He knows that he's Spider-Man. And they just ran a big assault on Spider Island. And it's all downhill from here.
It's all out war.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to end. We'll see what happens. We'll see how Peter comes back. Obviously, in April, you get Amazing Spider-Man 1. We'll see.
We'll see who all out wars better, them or the Walking Deads.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where they took it from.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
I'm voting for Spidey.
Me too. Speaking of Walking Deads, Hawkeye 15's coming out.
And the reason why it's Walking Dead is because 16 already came out. And apparently, I don't think you needed to read 15 to understand 16.
It's really cool what they're doing. It's just there's two separate characters. So we have Lady Hawkeye, Kate Bishop on the West Coast.
Okay.
They did a really great homage to Brian Wilson in that issue. It was awesome. It's really good. I'd say pick it up. But on the East Coast still, in his apartment building, there is Clint and his brother. And there's that clown, the villain, who killed his buddy Grills, who used to grill up top, the whole thing where Hawkeye came from. He killed him. He's trying to solve his murder. They figured it out. And now he's taking siege to the building. And can he keep his tenants and all the people safe? We'll have to find out.
Yeah, it's sad this book almost never comes out. And I think Fraction's leaving Marvel. So I don't know how much longer this is going to go on.
But this is an incredible
And it's got a really cool crossword puzzle cover. Which the covers are fun, neat. I almost every cover I love. This one here is one of my favorite ones from Hawkeye so far. So, again, you don't have to read the 16 before you read 15. But
yeah, I'd recommend it though.
I know. I'm just saying people
I
are
never
confused.
Cared about Kate Bishop. This book, it's exciting to read what's going on there because it's kind of a fun story away from the Marvel universe. It's her basically versus what is her name? Madame Mask.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun.
Cool. I know you're a big fan of the book. So.
Yeah.
It sells well. Trades sell like crazy. So, again, it's a really big week. I wasn't able to list everything because we were on here for like an hour. I know last week nothing came out. Well, this week everything comes out. So all the money you saved last week, you will be spending it this week.
See how that works?
Yep. Cycles.
Mhm.
Cycles. So again, hopefully it is getting warmer out. You know, I do
Not
have shorts
too
on,
much, though.
and hopefully when I was in Florida, I didn't wear. I wore.
If it's this cold and you wear shorts, what do you wear? Do you wear Daisy Dukes when you go to
No,
Florida?
I just don't wear shoes. I wear.
Just don't wear pants.
I don't wear shoes.
So
I didn't wear shoes at once in Florida. I wore
no pants.
I wore like flip flop thingies. What do you call
Crop top, like an '80s football player.
No. No, so, but again, spring's coming, and we'll be here
Always.
always, and we'll be here too.